Now, I don't know if it's just me, you guys, but hip hop has low-key been in the trenches for the past few years. You know, despite still being the #1 genre in the world, hip hop's popularity seems to be dying down each year. And to be honest, it's pretty obvious why. Whether it be rappers failing to sell out tours, releasing like 10 albums a year, or beating their girlfriends. But on a serious note, the biggest threat to hip hop has to be the lack of new talent. Now, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of new rappers, but just not any my ass can listen to without getting a migraine. Like bro, of all the new rappers around, my favorite artist is goddamn Yeet. If that doesn't show you that hip hop is in a bad place, I don't know what will. It should honestly be pretty obvious why we're in a music drought in recent times. Whether it be artists taking half a decade to release pretty okay albums, or overall just a lack of quality music in general. How the hell are people with millions of Instagram followers selling less albums than Burger King? It's never been more over, bro. But the thing that shocks me is that this year has been especially bad, bro. It's been like a goddamn Great Depression for hip hop. Travis Scott is virtually the only big name artist to have released an album this year, and although I didn't like it that much, at least he tried something new. Nowadays more than ever, a lot of these artists just sound the same to me. This man Jordan Carter has done irreversible damage to the youth of our society and hip hop in general with this opium shit. Like bro, long gone are the good old days of 2012 to 2019, where new albums and artists were popping up every year. But on like a serious note even, why the hell did everyone decide to pop off? Say what you will even about the old SoundCloud era, but at least we had new music and up and coming artists coming out every other month. Just look at the old XXL freshman draft classes and compare them to the part-time burger flippers we've got today. How the hell did they go from drafting Travis Scott, Kendrick Lamar, and 21 Savage to drafting the likes of YouTubers? Who the fuck even are half these people? It's honestly sad as hell that like most of our new up-and-coming young rappers are blowing up off TikTok, which doesn't exactly lead to the strongest fan base. But the saddest part has to be the fact that people like Pop Smoke, Juice WRLD, and X, who were probably on their way to becoming the biggest artists in hip hop, all died really young at like 21 or something. And now we've been left with the garbage man. A lot of rappers who were really promising like Ski Mask have low-key just fallen off. The people who survived the SoundCloud era and have become pretty big just haven't been putting out music that was all that impressive in my opinion. Like Uzi and Cardi. The big three of hip hop are low-key old as hell, all pushing 40 with kids and thinking of retiring. And although Kanye still does make some pretty good music, he's been doing a lot of bad shit recently. Like the damn outfits. Jesus Christ. This is definitely the worst stuff he's been up to in recent times. But in the end, I'm not one of those people who thinks hip hop is dying or something. I think it's just going through a very rough patch right now, but we'll eventually get over it. We've still got a ton of good artists waiting to release projects, and a lot of new talent is sure to come up eventually. So, to conclude, this is the most underrated album of all time.